Hey everyone, and welcome to this lesson from the IELTS Focus. Today, we're going to tackle a really common IELTS speaking topic, describing a movie. I'm going to give you a super simple but really powerful framework so you can talk confidently for the full 2 minutes using some amazing language. Okay, so here's what we've got on deck. We'll start with our 4-part movie framework. Then we'll walk through each step: the introduction, the description, the experience, and the feeling. And we'll wrap up with a vocabulary toolkit to really make your answer shine. Let's jump right in. All right, let's talk about the 4-part movie framework. Seriously, think of this as your key to giving a really confident answer. So what we're going to do is break this down into 4 really simple, manageable chunks. First, you've got your introduction, then the description of the movie. After that, you'll talk about your own personal experience watching it, and finally, you'll wrap up with your overall feeling. Trust me, when you look at it this way, that 2-minute talk feels way less scary. Okay, let's dive into step 1, the introduction. You know, how you start your talk is so important for making that great first impression. Check out this template. It's a super simple but really effective way to get started. You just fill in the blanks. For example, you could say something like, "I'd like to talk about a movie that I watched recently and found incredibly thought-provoking. The film is titled Inception, and it falls into the sci-fi category." See, right away the examiner knows exactly what you're going to talk about. It shows you're totally in control. Now, here's how you can really make that opening your own. Instead of just saying a movie was good, grab a stronger adjective like captivating, thought-provoking, or hilarious, and get specific with the genre. Is it a sci-fi flick, a romantic comedy? And hey, for a little extra detail, you could even throw in how you came across it. Maybe it was a friend's recommendation, or you were just scrolling through Netflix. All right, moving on to step 2, the description. This is really the heart of your answer. You know, it's where you get into the nitty-gritty of the movie. So here's another great template to help you structure this part. You could say something like, the plot mainly revolves around a team of thieves who enter people's dreams. Then, what makes the movie stand out is its stunning visual effects. And the director does a great job of creating a really complex world. Using a structure like this shows you can actually analyze a movie, not just retell the plot. And look at all the cool details you can include here. For the plot, you could talk about a man trying to survive in space. For the features, maybe it has an intricate storyline or a star-studded cast. And when you mention the director, talk about what they did, like building up tension, and how that made you feel, like it kept you on the edge of your seat. It's all about painting a picture. Okay, now for what I think is a super important part. Step 3, the experience. This is where you make it personal. You're not just a critic, you're a viewer, and the examiner really wants to hear about your connection to the film. This template is perfect for telling your personal story. For instance, I remember watching it late one night on my laptop. While watching, I was completely blown away by the cinematography. There was one particular scene where the main character makes a huge sacrifice, and it really made me think. See how that makes your answer so much more unique and memorable? So the key here is to use words that really bring your experience to life. Don't just say you liked it. Did you feel immersed in the world? Did one scene give you goosebumps? Or maybe it even made you reflect on your own life. That is the kind of personal, high-level language that scores big points. We are on the home stretch. Step 4, the feeling. This is how you're going to wrap it all up with a nice, strong conclusion and maybe even a recommendation. And here's the final template to nail that ending. You could say, overall, I left the cinema feeling totally inspired. The reason it left such a strong impression is because it shows what people can achieve. I would definitely recommend this masterpiece to anyone who is looking for a feel-good movie. Boom! What a great way to show off your range of language and end on a high note. And just look at these fantastic words you can use to leave a lasting impression. Did you feel enlightened or thoroughly entertained? Maybe the movie resonates with real-life struggles. And calling it a cinematic gem or an unforgettable experience, that's how you finish strong. Okay, so you've got the framework down. Now let's give you a little something extra. It's time to open up our vocabulary toolkit and find some key phrases that are going to seriously elevate your score. So if you absolutely loved a movie, don't just say it was very good. Go for something powerful, like it was a cinematic masterpiece or a real gem. It just sounds so much better. What about a movie that really made you think? You know, one with deep themes or ideas. Thought-provoking is the perfect word. It's way more specific than just saying it was interesting. And for those movies that you just can't take your eyes off of, like a great thriller or drama, captivating or gripping are fantastic. It tells the examiner you are completely hooked. Ah, the plot twist. Everyone loves a good one, right? Using this term is great because it shows you understand how stories are built. It's a really specific and effective phrase. This is a beautiful one. When a movie's story or a character's journey really connects with you on a personal level, you can say it resonated with you. It's a really powerful way to talk about that emotional connection. You want to talk about suspense? This idiom is perfect. Saying a movie had you on the edge of your seat is so much more vivid than just, it was exciting. It proves you can use natural, everyday English expressions. Here's a great little time saver. If a movie has a ton of famous actors, you don't need to list them all. Just say it has a star-studded cast. It's quick, easy, and sounds great. And there you have it, a full-on framework and a vocabulary toolkit to help you describe any movie like a pro. So now, the ball is in your court. Think about a movie you've seen recently and give this structure a try. So, go on. What movie are you going to choose?